Ohio, welcome to Samurai Breakfast number 72. Today's breakfast is still kind of along the food lines, but we're moving more into just the artwork again. This is Santa ice cream cone. Yes, Santa ice cream cone. It was flashing in my head and wanted to come out, so I follow that guidance and let it come through. So this is the artwork, and kind of cool. I really like it. Not what I had for breakfast. No, I had eggs for breakfast this morning. Okay, on to today's topic. It is related to the teaser trailer that had come out last Friday for Star Wars. And the reason why I bring it up as today's topic is because for many of you, my history with Star Wars, you see and know how it had taken over my life. It had basically become everything. Perhaps a week before I saw Star Wars, I was drawing goalies and airplanes, and then after seeing Star Wars, that's all I drew, and I just absorbed everything of it. So fast forward to all these years later, and having seen episode 1 and lining up for it and doing all that crazy stuff, then realizing this wasn't aligning with me anymore. I sold all my Star Wars stuff, just sold it all. It turned into a laptop at that time, and felt a lot lighter from it. So watching the trailer is an interesting reflection of how I am in my life, just to see how I reacted from it, because Star Wars is the only movie that I gave, episode 1 for sure, I gave it 3 chances for it to be good. I actually went back to see it 3 times total and convinced myself that I liked it. I would not do that for any other film, but because there was something about that movie that I needed it to take me back to when I was a young kid, and it wasn't doing that for episode 1. So watching this teaser trailer, I wanted to see how that was as a test for me, just to see if there's excitement there, to see if what the anticipation is there. And I watched it, and I guess the big exciting scene was just seeing the X-Wing fighters going along the water, and then the Millennium Falcon taking off. But it's just a movie to me now, and even if J.J. Abrams directed it, it's just a movie I'm going to go see in the theater, and if I like it, that's awesome. If not, that's alright too. I'm not going to watch it over and over to convince myself of that. But Star Wars at its root gave me so much of a natural flow into just my understanding of the world. It aligns with a lot of the spirituality that I believe in, and just was speaking to me in the way that I needed to hear it as a young kid. So Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda were the wisdom delivery channels for me at that time, and a lot of their phrases still stick with me today, and it is a pivotal movie for my whole life upbringing. But now that I don't own all that stuff, and I see how I'm not going to line up for this one like I lined up for episode 1. It was a great time to do that back in whatever year that was, 1999, I guess. No, that was, see, I can't even remember what year it was. I'm guessing it was 1999. But yeah. Do you have any movies that you align with when you think back when you were a kid that just triggered so much in you that it became an all-time favorite? But maybe there's something within that movie and the magic that it brings and that feeling every time you watch it. For a lot of people, I know Sound of Music comes up for a lot of people, or no, can't remember the other film that I was thinking of. Quite a lot of dancing and singing. West Side Story. West Side Story was huge for a lot of people. But yeah, is there a movie that really is pivotal to you, and when you really look at it, it's because of the core connection that you had with a lot of the elements of the film itself? Let me know, leave me a comment, and yeah, it'd be interesting to see. And I have a feeling that if you were to put it in the comparison to me in Star Wars, you probably wouldn't line up for it, right? Would you? Or collect the toys or make it take over your life. But yeah, movies are very impactful, and movies inspire us. So, Star Wars teaser trailer. Yeah, saw it. Okay, on to the next thing. Okay, I will leave that with you. Have a super awesome week, and I will see you again next Wednesday morning for another breakfast. Thank you for tuning in, as always. Joy, light, and love. Namaste.